Hey guys, Yuyukirby here with, excuse me, with the finale of MediEvil. That's right, we made it to Zarok's lair. In the last episode, we made it to King Peregrine's, the ruins of King Peregrine's castle, burnt it to the ground to take out the shadow demons, and we also took over a pirate ship by taking out the captain. Who knows if those guys were loyal to Zarok or not? You know, it's really weird that we just had a random pirate ship going around. But yes, we finally made it to the entrance hall. Zarok conducts his evil wizardly duties here. Try to disturb the imps during the routine clean duties, and please take off your shoes. Well, we're not gonna do that because screw Zarok. Need to swap over to our magic sword.
Those mischievous imps have been at Zarok's spellbooks again. They're shielded by magic, the naughty creatures.
I think that means that they can only be killed with the magic sword or the broadsword powered up.
Daniel Fortescue, standing bold as you like in the foyer of Zarok's castle. Who'd have thought it? Not us, that's for sure. We's afraid the master of the house is out trying to plunge the land into eternal night. But come on in and make yourself at home.
Oh, thank you. I'll gladly take out all of Zarok's help. Anyway, this is actually a really short stage. We go to the right. The imps can still steal stuff from you, so they still work the same. Yep, and over here is sadly the chalice. We have to come back in a circle. First, let's read these books.
Know that if you release the entrapped souls in this chest, they will need help to be set to rest once again. Assisting these souls would earn one a place in Gallowmere history as perhaps the greatest of all its heroes. Is that something you would do, Sir Dan? If you do, history will be yours for the taking.
Open this chest to release the lost souls. Biggest fish I've ever seen pull me right in the water. Been right by this lake. You've seen it. I'm sure the ships are still in there. This is a new thing. Lost souls. Basically, what these are we now have to go back to every single stage except for Dan's crypt and the final stage to basically do these. I will explain my plan for these when we finish the stage, because it'll be much easier for them.
100 years I've spent in exile, using my anger to keep me warm, feeding off my suffering, relaxing with my angst. But soon they will pay, all of them, including Fortescue. He thwarts my first plan to conquer Gallowmere, then posthumously claims to have killed me. When I find him, I'm going to get MediEvil on his bony behind.
Technically, it wasn't us, it was everyone else.
Around the court interfering. Where are you going with that dead cat, Zarok? Where did you find that brave Zarok? Wretched busybody.
I like that one because it gives us a little insight into Dan.
Spellbook. Contents. Raising the Dead, page 5. Putting a Town to Sleep, page 71. Looking Good for the Over 400s, page 136. Robbing People of Their Free Will, page 207. Summoning Demons, page 268. Card Tricks, page 298.
I don't know what's the sad thing. Zarok's spellbook has card tricks, or in fact it's the last thing on his book. Anyway, now that that's done, taken care of, Kill a few more imps. Yeah, we're already at 61, and this is a really short stage. We'll stop by this health pool and refill it. And we can collect the chalice. So let's go back to do that, because that's actually the end of the stage. Yeah, there's nothing over here. It's really sad that this is the shortest stage. Not even a boss fight either. Up, down, collect the chalice. Yeah, we only have 2 more chalices. I have 1 more chalice after this. Alright, let's return to down the stairs. Yep, see? End of the level. That was it. That was the shortest stage in the game. Actually, Dan's crypt is shorter. But, yeah. Not counting that, it's the shortest stage. There we go, there's their stuff. Anyway. Time now to collect our second to last reward from... Steadfast.
Hey, Danny man, how's that sword bearing up? I told you it was magic, right? I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy your chances, like?
3 energy vials. That is our last gift. In the original version, I believe this was actually from Kitty Tim. Honestly, I think they should have done that. I honestly feel that should have been from Kenny Tim. Anyway, it's just okay. All right, so like I said, now that we have Lost Souls, a third icon now appears for the Lost Souls. They do set you on the path to actually do it, and the path does actually end in the time device, the last stage. Like, we are not going to be doing that in the LP. Instead, I will be covering those in a bonus episode after this. It's going to take a little bit of a while because you need to redo every stage. Period. You cannot exit to max. You will lose any progress you made. So that's why I don't really want to do episodes for that. Because it's such an annoying slog. Also, the reward, it's only best to do once. I'm going to immediately spoil the reward. The reward is the original game. Yes, they put the... Anyway. Xerox seeks to expand its reaches beyond the confines of time. Just think where it could go. Modern London? Egypt? The possibilities are endless. Anyway, like I was saying, the reward for completing all the missions for the Lost Souls, is the final game. So I already have the reward. So it's kind of useless, so it's only usable once. So that's kind of why I want to do it. Do it for bonus. Yeah, we actually have the armed guards here. Here. We also can be hurt by the clock hands, so be careful. These guys work just like the fish, only not killed. I believe you also can't guard the clock hands. Now we can open this chest for a silver shield and grab the time rune. flip the switch to flip that back to there. And then if you head over here, this is blocked, but we have a way to open it. So what we want is the yellow hand on down and the third at 50. What does that mean? If you use these brains as trampolines, you'll find yourself on this little clock. Yes, we need to do this for the puzzles. We also that was also a waste of time. I'm sorry. Anyway, if you go forward from the clock and use time room to move that, you find another locked door that requires the clock. So we need to set it to 6:10. Luckily it's not that far from moving this. Enter here. And we have two little path things, one of which holds these. Honestly, I find those things a lot more dangerous than the fish. Jump in this pipe. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yes, so basically that is what this is. It is a puzzle to turn these around. There we go. Just turn that to this to release the chalice. And if you go down this way to grab the earth rune. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Lost Souls do appear. We're not gonna... we'll be covering these later, okay? Just don't mind... just ignore that one. I don't attempt to make this jump, and I don't really want to. Because I'm a coward. And besides, it's money. Do we need money? No, we don't. Oh. I always mistime that one. Like that's just... that's why I don't like this type of thing. There we go. Let that pass, and we'll jump to the other side. Oh, dang it! Stupid gear. I also hate that type of platforming. Jump. Grab the chaos rune. Kill this bird. Oh, kill you. Now we need to get back to the land. There we go. There is also nothing along that side, so just ignore it. But our main target is this. Kill these two guards. Use the chaos rune.
This metal keep houses the magical chariot that Xerox calls his train. The path it runs along leads eventually to Xerox's lair. However, your route is blocked by gates controlled at various way stations. Travel to these on the train, open the gates, and head for the lair.
Yep. Don't worry, I know. Yeah. Anyway. So what we want to do is use the Earth Rune to unlock this path, and then we want to push the train so it faces that way. When that's done, oh, wrong way. I think you can fall down there. I don't really want to check it. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. Train will take you straight to the next area. You do need to go to both of these areas to advance. Where's the guard? Jerk, you just went around the other side, wanting to ambush me, coward. Collect the moon rune to be able to get to the other side. And now, when you complete an area, you can never go back to this, so be careful. Well, not to miss enemies, at least. Also, when you grab the time rune, few guards will come up. And then we can set the train, go on to the path with the other rune. I like how Dan's head just freaks out when you were pushing something. That was just funny. Lock the place with the moon rune. And go on another train ride straight to there. Yes, we do need to hit both of those switches. We need to go down one side and the other. Luckily, this does have enough enemies to actually give us for the chalice. Yep, there's the chalice able to be unlocked, and we'll stand here to recover some health. Actually, no. We'll just sit here. I do wish this was a little faster, or a way to actually speed it up, you know? Well, back to where we started, at least. Kill the last few of the guards that will counter as we get to both switches in order to unlock the way to the end. Because yes, that is actually the end of the stage, too. So this stage is not as long as some of the others, but it still gets kind of annoying. Like the swinging things are just super annoying. I don't like those. Hit the second switch, and we are done. But like I said, we still have to go back and grab the chalice and the last energy bottle. So just ride the train backwards. Apologize if you guys heard that. For some reason my door got pushed open. Not cutting that out because like you guys, it's like, yeah. Anyway, now that we're back here, we're just going to go back and grab the two items. Actually, no. We'll grab the chalice first, mostly because we'll be fully healed from the energy bottle, so might as well. Jump in. And that is the final chalice of the game. Yes, we have collected every single chalice. I could hit, but hey, he didn't knock me forward. Return to the clock to set it to 50. And grab the last life bottle of the entire game. That was me just being an idiot. Also, geez, those dudes do 100. Wow, that's really mean. I'm gonna turn it the wrong way. And there we go. And so let us take this train out of the time station and on our way to the lair. And time for one last visit to the Hall of Heroes.
You prove us all wrong. Maybe it is destined to be a hero. Maybe it can defeat Zarok. The people of Gallowmere may never know of your past mistakes, and you will indeed be remembered as the people's hero. Your time in exile is over. Welcome to your new home, Sir Daniel Fortescue.
Yep, we've finally been brought to the Hall of Heroes, and our statue is completed. Although it's just as a skeleton, though. Anyway, speak to last hero.
I have a gift I can give to you, but sadly, I can't say how useful you will find it.
Yep, and that is the life bottle. Yep. So, let us leave the Hall of Heroes one last time. Don't worry, we'll be back once we beat Zarok. Excuse me. And we enter Zarok's lair. Zarok may be backed into a corner, but he has 1 or 2 tricks up his sleeve. Maybe even 3. I think this is my favorite art for the stages. Like, this is just my favorite one. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting 7 skeleton warriors. Skeleton warriors, da 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 da.
We never thought you'd get this far. Your final encounter with Zarok awaits beyond this point. He has surrounded himself with his unnatural bodyguards, but you may yet even the odds by calling upon the lost souls collected within your chalice. Place the chalice on the shield at the heart of the arena. Good luck, Sir Daniel Fortescue.
Enter this. Kick on his chest for one last silver shield. This is a super big health pool if you ever need it. Just look at that strut. Strutting into the final battle. Walk forward, and it's time for the finals.
My old nemesis, so we meet again. I see that a century spent as worm food has done nothing to diminish your naive obsession with the freedom of Gallowmere. Prepare to attack, my warriors. I want the dogs gnawing marrow from those bones within the hour. Ah! What is that, Fortescue? Your lucky cup?
It's time for the first of 3 rounds in this. You're not fighting these guys yourself. You have your trusty knights. Use the chalice to keep your men fully healed. Yes, you are in fact draining your own health to give your men their lives. Just run around like an idiot with his head caught off. Literally. Uh-oh. One of those guys actually got... Uh-oh. That's actually really bad. Okay, cool. There is a, there is a skill point for basically doing that.
You always were fortunate in battle, Fortescue. Let us see how you fare against my champion, the late Lord Cardock. He eats people like you as calcium supplement.
Yep, the man that Kenny Tim killed with a clear shot through the eye, Lord Cardock. Zarok's right-hand man is your next challenge. The energy vials are enough to give you a decent amount of health back. He also has some minions. Some minions. I want to swap to our weapon, to range, swap our weapons around, because, yeah. The perfect weapon for Zarok, considering that you can't damage him himself, is any ranged weapons you have. So once his minions are gone, just spam any shots you have until he slams down. He's not that difficult. He's annoying, but I think it's more because of the minions. Like, honestly, I'm not a fan of bosses with minions. To me, that's not really a fun idea of a boss. It just honestly makes it more cheap when you die to them. You know, let's chew them up. In his last bit of health, he'll actually start charging at you with a shield. And that is it for those arrows. So now let's swap to our flaming arrows. Yeah, losing a bit too much health, so it's like Zarok might. This is the kind of thing I don't like for this boss fight. The fact that Cardock kind of just. That was weird. Can I shoot him? Okay, cool, I can still shoot him. Alright, so one last go and Cardock will be taken down. Ugh. God dang his minions. Like, I don't like the fact that he has minions in this fight. Like, ugh. Like I said, there are 3 rounds in this. Good. Good, he stopped moving, so let's finish. Good. And Zarok's thing. I love that. All he says is bugger. Bye, Zarok.
Where is that spell? Ah, yes.
I apologize for that.
No, not that spell. Oh. Oh, not right now.
What was that the second spell you found? Xylophone, Zarok.
None shall defeat the mighty Zarok. So prepare to die, Fortescue.
Zarok is immune to damage when he's going blue, so just really just daring dash away from his attacks. When he stops glowing, get up in his face and start swinging. He doesn't take a lot of damage though. So this is more of a test of your endurance, really. Honestly, the only really dangerous attack he has is the flame breath and the ground pound, but well, we got it held down half. Yeah. All his attacks except for the tail swipe can be dodged by daring dashing. Now on his last bit of health, he will actually start doing these. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. That's not good. We're on our last health bar. Yeah, when he starts doing this, you actually need to start using ranged weapons. And then he'll start doing this with the moving platform. Yeah. We're probably gonna die. Dang it. Yep, we're dead. Wow. Wow. We had 1 health left. Wow. That is just, I'm in shock. Just wow. Okay, I'm just seriously just... Anyway, there. He's crushed. Zarok is gone. And so Zarok's lair crumbles. As it bursts into flames and just crumbles. The time machine, even the time machine is destroyed. Dan escapes with just 1 sliver of health. only to be saved by friend Vulture. Yes, the Vulture was was really our friend. He really was our friend. He cares. He really was our friend. He didn't just see Daniel because the worm, or because he's dead. He's our friend. And the people of the people of the village regain their souls. Daniel returns to his crypt. The stained glasses are all have all come to fruition. Sir Daniel Fortescue is a hero. No one ever will know that he never was a hero. Because of Zarok's spell going, Dan returns to his eternal slumber. And since we had acquired all of the chalices, he is valiantly welcomed into the Hall of Heroes. Not as a nuisance, but as a hero himself. Again, I'm not sure. I don't understand why they never made a model for him alive. That's really weird to me. It's just I really find it weird that they never made a live Daniel model for Dan. Yes, and he also gets one more prize. A constellation. So, that is MediEvil. I still enjoy this game. I am kind of disappointed they didn't add any new story elements for the sequel. I had actually mentioned this during the cutscene between the castle ruins and the pirate ship. I'm disappointed they never made any transitionary cutscenes to transition from one stage to another. Yeah. There is a sequel, but we don't know if that's going to be made into a remake or not. That one needs a lot more work. Honestly, it still plays the same, but excuse me. If I had gotten all the chalices in that game, I would have gotten the bad ending. I don't know why they did that. That's really weird. But yeah, I am disappointed they didn't remake 2 in the same system. Instead, we got the original game. I mean, yeah, that's really cool that they did that. I'm not saying that's not cool. I just would have liked them to have done 2. You know, like the Spyro and Crash games. In terms of other Sony products that I hope they do this situation for, I would love to see the Ape Escape games, but those have to be done like the Crash and Spyro games, like Crash and Insane Trilogy and Spyro Reignited Trilogy. That's what I want to see. Ape Escape. We have Final Fantasy VII coming out, and I'll be doing a stream series on that. Oh, Tomba. Tomba's another series I would love to do a Let's Play of. Probably might do that sometime in the future. Or do the remake if they do announce that. Klonoa, I would like another remake because there was a Wii one. And many others. Yeah, so I want to thank everyone for watching. I would especially love to do thank my previewers. Give me a quick minute. I can't actually remember ones. Nico Meta and I actually need to look up on Twitter real quick. So I'm very sorry for getting your Twitter handle real quick, dude. And Cerulean Seal. Thank you very much. I will have both of their Twitters in the description of this episode if you guys want to take a look and follow them. Thank you very much for being my previewers, even though you guys started near the end of this Let's Play, but I'm glad to have you guys, and I'll be glad to have you guys be my previewers for future LPs to come. Like I did say, there will be a bonus episode, and that will cover the Lost Souls. That's going to actually be covering a lot longer, though. So I don't know when that will come out. I will be covering those stages, covering those like once a day. So I'll be working on those during this. But who knows when those will come, because I have to redo all the stages. Again, except for the Inscript and Xerx's Lair, but yeah. Those do not change the ending. Only the chalices. So yeah. As for the LP that replaced us, I think it's time to check in on some old friends and see how they're doing after they save their world. So, gonna actually just X out the credits right now. So, I will see you all next time for the next product. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take care.
And the time really does fly. These clockwork pests will shave minutes off your life with each sweep of their hands. Staring into their faces will tell you the time of your death. Nothing you don't know already. Exactly what use is a flying eyeball without a flying brain? And without a flying mouth, how can it possibly report what it has seen? I suppose that must be why they simply try to incinerate you instead. These are Xerox's elite skeletal warriors, trained by Lord Kardok himself. Mortal weapons cannot hurt them. Only a hero's blow can fell such hard-boiled evil. And you, Sir Fortescue, are no hero. At least not quite yet. Xerox's champion has charged into countless battles, equipped with nothing more than a 3-string bow, a modest flail, and a legion of undead soldiers. He's one angry guy, and frankly, it all seems to stem from that time his parents forbid him from going to clogging lessons with his sister. This is what happens, see? If he'd only been able to channel that aggression into folk dance, we'd all be safer. Psychologists all agree that the final desperate form adopted by an on-the-ropes evil sorcerer, once his minions have all failed, tells us a great deal about his particular psychosis. What does this form tell us about Xerox? Well, I'm no psychologist, but if ever there was a clearer case of narcissistic, agora-paranoid, kleptomaniacal dysmorphism, then, well, my name's not Geraldine.